Remember when completing a game meant bragging to your mates at school because there were no trophies to prove it? Well, now there are. Today I'm going back to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on PlayStation 1, but this time we're doing it properly. With the help of RetroAchievements, which somehow decided this childhood classic needed to be 10 times harder. Every Bertie Bott being, every Check Club frog, don't lose any health. Last time out, wow, 6 months ago. I'm sorry this has taken so long. I missed some of the chocolate frogs at the very end of the game and had to start again. Let's hope that doesn't happen this time. Let's head back to Hogwarts and see if I can actually 100% my childhood favourite. Before we dive in to the Penx even play this 2002 classic, the first game I ever played all the way back in 2003. This was the last Potter title on the PlayStation 1, and at a time when the PS1 was slowing down as its superior brother really started to take off. So in the 10-month development cycle, a lot of assets, minigames were reused and repurposed. Instead of feeling lazy and half-arsed, they fit, and this is a really good game, with more amazing soundtracks such as Playful, a full pre-Hogwarts section, and a bigger Hogwarts, which, we'll get onto that. So let's begin our journey deep into the Chamber of Secrets and get all 47 achievements offered up by RetroAchievements. Of course, if you want to try your hand at being a gaming expert and get your Order of Merlin First Class, the link is below. In Philosopher's Stone, the bulk of the story is told by the book, but instead of beautiful drawings from the last game, they've been replaced by crude stills of the PS2 game, which is a shame, but what is not a shame is we now have Stephen Fry narrating the storybooks.
Eventually, they landed at Ron's house, the burrow.
What is this? Yes, sadly, you cannot get the achievements on the UK version, just the American version, so goodbye dulcet tones of Stephen and hello Jim Dale. Fine, I guess. Jumping over Dobby, doing Dobby stuff, Harry's saved by Ron and the twins and flown to the burrow. I think they're playing American football.
Touchdown!
Getting to the burrow, Ron is tasked with a lot of chores for flying the car, but he's lazy and knows Harry's basically a slave of the Dursleys, so he makes him his bitch. Weirdly enough, there is no achievement for defeating the ghoul. I mean, look at him.
Hello, beautiful.
Also, why is there an Alan Partridge portrait up here? Our first achievement is for feeding the Puffs game for Ginny, who's looking a bit strange. You think the Puffs game, when it's this big, he'd just eat Harry, but no. It pops out Felix Summerby, inventor of cheering charms, for the first card, and the first achievement, woo, only 23 more to get. Don't forget to destroy all the bushes here, as long as the achievement is for getting all the beans at the burrow. Next up, Harry is tasked with denoming the garden. Once again, Ron was asked, but he says, "Daddy, not my job." You spin me right round, baby, right round, 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 round. Yes, spinning around, we need to drown, sting, and give gnomes brain damage, as we aim to hit them into targets. Hitting 4 out of the 5 will get you the second card. Yardley Platt, serial goblin killer. Pfft, he's nothing on my Hogwarts legacy character. Love your chest. He's got to defeat the dark wizard goblins who kidnap Paul's throat and return him safely to his niece. I was going to say his nephew, but I believe is a girl, not a boy. Really important distinction there. That niece, boom. You learn to duel, but that's not relevant yet, because no achievement. Then Ginny has gone missing. God, this girl. And it turns out the Weasleys have so many acres of land. Arthur, just sell some, and you won't be poor anymore. It's prime real estate, baby. Again, explore every nook and cranny of this area as you go to collect beans. You should end here on 93 beans, and of course collect all the frogs. So just destroy all the infamous Weasley barrels. It's their own fault. Just before you save Ginny from, well, standing around, there is a turn to get the third card and third achievement, Hengist of Woodcroft. It might have belonged to the Weasleys, but not anymore. Finally finding Ginny, it turns out that the Puffs gang has been a pain and swallowed her Remember-All. Doing the magical Heimlich, we save the Puffs gang and the whispery red ball, which is probably covered in spit, other food, and acid. Wow, thanks Ginny, I'll keep this safe. But it's another achievement, so it's all worth it. Now for the Harry Potter Doctor Who crossover we all want, as we enter the Floo Powder Matrix. Rather than being a cutscene, it's a crazy slide, and I loved this mission as a kid. Again, you need to get all the beans in this area to complete the achievement for all the beans at the burrow, and this clears the slide. Tip here is, you can basically kill Harry Potter 3 or 4 times before the mission restarts, so do Voldemort's bidding and you'll get the 5th achievement of the game. For some reason, Harry missed the train, is now flying the car to school. No, seriously, why can't these games explain the barrier sealing up? The PS2, PC and PS1 just cannot land this at all.
Express far below and followed it for some time.
This mission is etched into my brain, and the seeing if you destroy the car, 4-year-old me saw this way too much. But these two are stupid. Wow, we're out of the tunnel. Why don't we just fly off now? Nah, let's play chicken with the train. In the second area, searching the forgotten tunnels, we run into Dorky's well-beloved. I love the tunnel echo audio, such a cool touch. And with that, we have achievement 6. This is why children should not be driving, and god, these two idiots really crashed into the one tree that can fight back. Great going, guys.
Hey!
The Whomping Willow sounds vaguely like Fluffy. God, did Fluffy's mum shag a tree?
I snuck into a bathroom and I eat no truffles. I'm just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
So here we go, our first boss battle. And no, I'm not counting with the washing machines. Well, because it's a bloody washing machine. Like Philosopher's Stone, there's an achievement available for not losing health during the battle. This one is easier than most in the game. My tip is just keep running forward to trigger attack, then quickly run back. 4 hits of Flipendo and we have killed the Whomping Willow. Getting into it next year will be easy, unlucky serious. Finally, back at Hogwarts, where everything is magic cool. Finally back at Hogwarts, let's go find that hidden swimming pool. It has changed slightly this year. In fact, it's got bigger. I adore the castle design of Philosopher's Stone PS1, and while I prefer that castle, I can still admire this one. When I say it's got bigger, I like the grounds expansion. I like the upper castle, the lower castle, and the dungeons, well, that's a bit meh. Basically, Gary, when making this game, turned to Leo sat next to him and went, how do we make the castle bigger and better? And they landed on corridors. Yes, Hogwarts has had an upgrade, and now it's just a maze of corridors. So enjoy! As well as bigger corridors, we now have bigger secret areas. Gone are the days you push a bookcase and boom, the card is there. Harry has to work for his rewards now. You might have lots of beans, but don't relent on collecting any pots, lone beans, or circles of them. Just like Pokemon, you've got to... As there an achievement for collecting all the beans in the grounds, lower castle, and the upper castle. After being blinded by the local Hogwarts paparazzi, this secret area has a Bertie Bott card. Now in the library, finding Hermione.
I can't believe that you and Ron are so irresponsible. You could have been killed, or worse, expelled.
God, Hermione, get a new catchphrase. That is so Philosopher's Stone. Inside the library, you'll find beans, books, and bookcases. You want to interact with them all. We go all crazy here, as inside a secret area is another secret area. Whoa! And there's a me card! Now able to access the Gryffindor comm room, Fred and George have another Ponzi scheme for Harry, including beans and cards. Feel like we've been here before.
Duelist to win a Hogwarts Founder Famous Witches and Wizards card. Collect them all, and you can enter the special Founder's Tower.
No one we know has ever managed to beat all the Founder Duelists and enter the Founder's Tower. We'd really like to know what's inside.
That's where you come in, Harry. We think you have the potential to defeat every duelist and win all the Founder's Wizards cards.
To open up each of the duels, you have to have a certain number of famous Witches and Wizards cards.
Everyone knows that finding famous...
This time, we have the added craziness of the Founder's Duel. Each house has a chum to beat up in a duel. You need a certain amount of cards for each. The twins want to help Harry out, so offer him 5 cards for 50 beans each. And if you're on course for all the beans, This should be easy. 5 more achievements and we're already up to 15 out of 47. It would be rude not to try these duels at this point, so you should have 11 cards unlocked. This will allow you to take on the Hufflepuff champion, whom requires 5 cards, and the Ravenclaw champion, who you need a whopping 10 cards to battle. Slytherin is a bit too out of our reach, as it requires 20. The portraits, who were so nice last year, are predicting Harry will die. Like, what the fuck? These are two 12-year-olds hitting flipendo at each other. What do you think's happening? The Hufflepuff duel takes place on top of a turret. If I was a hit with the pulsar, I'd be falling to my death, to be fair. This guy does not sound scary or menacing at all, rather like he's from Postman Pat.
So you have found me, the Hufflepuff Wizard Dueling Champion. There's no way I'm going to let a Gryffindor student beat me. Come on, let's duel.
Easily beating this loser, we have the Helga Hufflepuff card, and of course, another achievement.
Good shot. Blimey, Harry, you won. And look what you've done to my wand. Here, have this famous Witches and Wizards card. You deserve it.
Helga Hufflepuff.
From the high sunny turret to the marshy dark forest, but this Ravenclaw, to give such a big speech, is the worst champion ever. Maybe the champion should be 7th years, who actually know magic. You ever noticed until Order of the Phoenix in these games, only the Weasleys and Oliver Wood are the older students at Hogwarts. Everyone else is Harry's age. Anyway, achievement 17 unlocked.
Nina Ravenclaw.
Unlocked. I know I mentioned that some of the achievements and missing beans and frogs can be infuriating, but now with Colin's magical photo book, you'll never miss a card again. Want to go back to the burrow? You can. Not sure why you want to, but you can. Want to fly the car again? You can. Advert over. I'm not sure how Colin got these photos, but they do exist. It's Herbology time now. Probably learning how to torture plants again, but before that we need to explore more of the lower castle. Even if you're on full health, always pick up the frogs. Maybe I should have mentioned this already, but hey ho, better late than never. At the burrows you've collected 10 frogs from the barrels. I mean, I did tell you to destroy it all, and 3 in the Whomping Willow area. In the lower castle there are 4. 3 just chilling out here. There are 5 cards in the lower castle. 2 we have already got, Potter and Bertie Bott. There are 2 we cannot get till the very end of the game. There is 1 more we can get for now. Gaspard Shingleton, the inventor of the self-stirring cauldron. To get this one, you need to become a Verminator and take out these giant rats.
No!
Verminator is on the job. What do we have here? Didelphus marsupialis virginianus. Approximately 10 pounds. Male.
Gaspard Shingleton.
Wow, the grounds look different. That erosion has caused a massive cavern compared to last year. Classic geography. So like the castle, there's an achievement for getting all the beans in the grounds / the Forbidden Forest. There are going to be 3 areas you cannot return to, so...
Careful, Harry. Be careful, Harry.
There are 203 in total. First up, we have 58 in Herbology. Just like first year, we have a race to get to class, and just like everything in the game, it's got bigger. There's even a trophy for beating the record. Wow, I know, the motivation. But first, you're going to have to throw away winning the trophy, as you need to go way off course to collect beans all around here. Trust me, short-term pain for long-term gain. Being late, Sprout is so kind, she just pretends that didn't happen, and we can try again. I am now locked in, jumping from plant to plant. I will not lose. And boom, I smash the record. Have that. I am the champion.
Well done. You've set a new record time. Here is the Herbology Race Cup as a reward. Well done, Harry.
Year 2 kicks off, and poor Professor Sprout has aged about 40 years over the summer. Stay off them venomous tentacular kids. Just like last year, we play follow the pointer minigame, but this time you're graded. Ooh, I know. Yes, you were given points depending on the timing of it. You get perfect, good, or very, very shit. But me being a pro who's played this game way too many times over the last 23 years, I ace the test and Professor Sprout gives me a good trophy.
Perfect. 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 Mr. Potter, you have achieved an A grade in Herbology. Well done. Here is the Herbology lesson cup for your hard work in achieving the highest possible grade.
Harry is now tasked with not burning plants, but this time, dirty grey slugs attacking poor ickle screaming plants that could kill you. Sounds like a good trade-off. No trophy here, but please do not forget your beans, as they will save the world. Well, not really, but they'll get you another achievement soon. Also, don't ignore the chocolatey goodness in the frogs, and even the potion on the ground. Don't listen to them people who say you can't eat or drink things from the floor. This time, you can. One thing I am shocked with here is there are no cards in the grounds. Nick really could not be asked getting the bouncing bulb band back together. Matt Cat who shit beans, he's probably dead, falling forever through the black abyss. But there are lots of beans around, 80, including a football. Yes, a football challenge, not soccer. So watch me become prime Johan Cruyff and put my 24 years of FIFA experience to the test. Or look like John Terry moving forward. After Harry rejects signing for Manchester United, we find Neville, who is his blundering self. Oh, never change Neville. Behind the secret passage, forget about Puffsky and Teletubland. We're now in bouncing Bulbland. Harry is here and he's wanting to commit a massacre. So he kills all the little children, getting the beans. But there is one Harry cannot kill, the big orange bulb. Even after all these years, I do not know what this is for. It keeps me up at night.
Harry, I'm still waiting for you to attend Quidditch training. Meet me at the Quidditch training pitch across the bridge from Hogwarts main entrance. Oliver Wood.
After Wood had a paddy because Harry doesn't want to do Quidditch training and fights him wrong. Not for practice, but we can't stand his stupid face. An even stupider face shows up.
Wonder who it could be.
It's me! And look at what my father has brought the whole Slytherin team. Very latest model. Only came out last month. I believe it considerably outstrips the old 2000 series.
At least no one on the Gryffindor team had to buy their way in.
No one asked your opinion, you filthy little mudblood.
You'll pay for that, Malfoy!
Ron, are you alright?
I don't feel so good. Ron, you...
God, that racist prick. I do give them credit for including this in the game. Classic eating slugs. Unlucky wrong. This part can be the most annoying for collecting beans and frogs. Slippery mud, crazy ski slides, and of course, keeping up with the redhead idiot who's puking up slugs. Just...
These mother bitches!
Ron finally brushing his teeth, but the lingering smell of slug still on his breath. It's time to explore the rare delights of the upper castle. Or it was rare last year because of course it's now bigger than ever. What was that? Who cares? Let's find some cards. First, getting to the top of Hogwarts on its beautiful turret, we find Jacunda Sykes, the wizarding equivalent of Amelia Earhart, minus the mysterious death, so not as cool clearly. Battling deadly knights and jumping on bookcases, a classic Harry Potter game, we have the boring theoretician Albert waffling. And finally, flying through the air, we get the woman who's that good of a say she predicts her death, Cassandra Zablatsky. There are 2 other secret areas up here, which just include beings. As always, don't ignore them. There is an achievement on the line here. I have put it off long enough, but it's now time for defence against the dark arts, with the local buffoon, Gilderoy Lockhart.
Excellent! Quite excellent! And so to business. Just to put this little fellow and any others back into their cages. I'll see you after the lesson. Pixies with just a few twirls of my wand. 20 points to Gryffindor for being excellent students. Splendid! Splendid! Very stylish. Just like me.
Just as Herbology, we need to get to class on time. Or, well, before time runs out to win the trophy. But there's more beings here, so again, I might be a bit late. Getting all the beans and jumping across crazy gaps and Flintstone-style lifts, Lockhart is excited to see us.
Come on, Harry! Quite excellent. Well done, Harry. I knew you'd be the first to get to my class.
Somehow, we're the first to arrive. What do you mean? I just spent the last 30 minutes ignoring this class, exploring the castle. But whatever, I'll take the trophy.
Instead.
In true Lockhart fashion, he's going to teach us a spell so useless, we are only going to use it once. Also, not to be that guy, but Petrificus Totalis isn't used on pixies. Not even.
A freshly caught Cornish pixie! Are you ready?
You all know by now, I'm a star, and I could do these button-mashing mini-games in my sleep. Lockhart loves my style, and it's another trophy, an achievement.
You've earned the Defense Against the Dark Arts Lesson Cup for your hard work. Well done!
The useless buffoon lets the pixies out, and does the most Scooby-Doo run ever. I mean, what is that? Harry needs to save the class, again. But what is annoying here is another crazy slippery slides of Hogwarts with beans on them. Just try your best to run up if you miss any of the beans or frogs, because of course we're still chasing all the health in the world and the achievements. Getting to the very bottom, Harry has managed to eat all 145 beans in the upper castle, and he's ready to throw up, just like this. But it's an achievement unlocked, so let's go. If you thought today could not get any worse, well, have I got news for you? Yes, Nick wants us to come to his Deathday party, and let's be honest, I'm not topping wrong joke.
Sounds dead depressing to me.
Before we go to the party, we stare Nick out awkwardly. Oh no, I forgot something, and that something is a wizard card. Godric Gryffindor. This is for getting all 4 class trophies, a great reward. Not. On the way down to the party, I actively try to avoid Nick because he's so annoying.
At my party there's maggoty haggis, furry green cheese, and a tombstone cake. Delicious, eh? This way, Harry. I have a special Deathday speech prepared. This way, Harry.
Yes, Nick, we get it. You have awful food and smelly little people there. Cool story. Sadly, or let's not be honest, not so sadly, Peeves has blocked our path to the party, and as always has a great song for us.
It's Potty Wee Potter. He can't get across. Oh, what a baby. He's all at a loss.
The dungeons are not as good as last year, less menacing, one of the only places to be smaller. It's just imperative you get all the beans. Of course, you should leave the dungeons with 30 of them. In the first half, an achievement for getting all the beans in the Dungeons and Slytherin common room area. Plus, there's a potion lying about. Finally, at the party, Peeves is still in an arsey mood, as always, but he does throw a pumpkin on Harry's head. It's pretty funny.
Peeves dives down behind the table, Harry. Use your knockback jinx to get the present back.
It's boss battle time again. Tip here to not get hit. Just be fast. Hit him straight away. Don't let any of his little hands throw the food. If he does, you could be in trouble. But not me. I'm a pro. 2 achievements in 1. Woohoo. It's story time now, and something about a Chamber of Secrets. Never heard of it. Apparently it's open again, but it doesn't get an achievement, so who really cares about that? Can't be important. More importantly, Mrs. Norris isn't doing too good.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you!
The developers wanted potions in the game, but couldn't be bothered doing something new, so they literally just replayed Philosopher's Stone potions, line for line. How lazy. If you thought Gringotts was infuriating, let me introduce you to Hagrid's pumpkin patch denoming. Hagrid doesn't know what day it is because apparently Halloween is coming up. Except Nick's Deathday party was Halloween, you silly giant. Just like last time, you need to hit 4 out of the 5 targets to beat the record and to get the card. And well, let's just say I struggled. Finally, you thought you could beat me? Try again. Give me the card, thank you, and goodbye. For completing all the achievements, it turns out during the Quidditch match there's a frog. I slowed down and went around the course twice to get it, only for it to not count. So let's have Malfoy laugh at me. I deserve it. It's now a while before we get any achievements, so let's run through what happens at the speed of light. Because it's a PS1 Harry Potter game, we are shoehorned going to Diagon Alley, but not Gringotts this time. I love Goblin Bank Holidays. Malfoy and Harry have some more classic banter.
Them for you. Oh, I am sorry. I forgot.
Malfoy, you're almost as funny as Filch. Now get out of my way.
All right, Four Eyes. Oh, by the way, I've left a nice prize for you in this shop. Enjoy.
Harry also fights a giant snake. Oh yes, and he can speak Parseltongue. I'm sure it's nothing.
Hissing furiously, the snake slithered towards Justin Finch-Fletchley. "Leave him alone," Harry shouted. At least, that was what he thought he'd shouted. When he looked up at Justin, he was met with an angry look.
What do you think you're playing at?
The snake was lying slumped on the floor, docile as a thick black garden hose. So why was Justin, and everybody else for that matter, regarding him with a look of horror?
You're a parcel mouth, Harry. Why didn't you tell us?
On the achievement hunt, Harry and Ron turn into Crabbe and Goyle, and Hermione, well, let's not talk about that. Listening to these two is painful. It's like watching a video on 0.25 speed.
I won't try jumping across any gaps. We better get going before the effects of the Polyjuice potion run out.
But what's worse is moving. God, these two fatties turn like real tanks. No wonder Slytherins are horrible and miserable. This is how they get to their common room. What's wrong with the corridor? I thought this game loved them. Back to annoying bean collection because you have to go the wrong way at times into dead ends, and this can result in the random Slytherin boy running too far ahead, or even worse, doing parkour, which Mr. Fatty here is not meant to do. Finally getting to the end of all the beans from the dungeons and Slytherin area, it's complete and we have an achievement. Oh yes, the reason we're doing this is we think Malfoy up in that Chamber of Secrets thing. Remember that? Still probably not important. Myrtle has gone full psycho as we return to the bathroom as two random boys enter. I wonder why she's freaking out. I actually find not taking damage here randomly very hard, but thankfully this time round I had ninja reactions and boom, we've survived the minute and it's another achievement in the bag.
Oh, it's you playing a trick on me. Almost as funny as throwing a book at me. Let's all throw books at Myrtle because she can't feel it. What a lovely game, I don't think.
Lockhart is obsessed with Harry and just will not leave him alone. God, he wants some one-on-one alone time. Doesn't sound dodgy at all. Once again, a useless defence against the dark arts teacher is taking this class a bit too literally, as we learn to defend ourselves against the dark. When will we learn? The final ever button mashing minigame to learn a spell. RIP, you will not be missed. My tip here is if you don't hit the 100% and get the A, just keep killing Harry by shoving him down the black hole that Lockhart for whatever reason has. No judgment here though. But getting that A, it's another card to add to the collection. You're mine now, Crispin Cronk.
You've earned a grade A! Congratulations! Splendid!
Crispin Cronk.
Excellent! Quite excellent! And so to business.
This area once again has some beans, which you should not miss of course, as I keep telling you.
Run along, tomorrow is Valentine's Day and I have something very special planned.
Oh god, I don't like the sound of that. It's even worse than I thought. Valentine's Day? Ooh. Lockhart, you were really bragging about getting Valentine's cards from children. You really aren't beating the allegations, are you? Just like a lot of things in this game, assets and scripts were reused from the first game, and this is my absolute favourite. Take it away, my little fat cupids.
His eyes are as green as a fresh pickled toad. His hair is as dark as a blackboard. I wish he was mine, he's really divine. The hero who conquered the Dark Lord.
Again, no achievement here, but there are beans you need to get to 100%, so take it slow. And if you mess up, well, you get to listen to this bop over and over again.
His eyes are as green as a fresh pickled toad. His hair is as dark as a blackboard. I wish he was mine, he's really divine. The hero who conquered the Dark Lord.
Getting to the bottom of the very long stairs, we venture into a diary and hear about how Hagrid opened up this Chamber of Secrets. God, they really keep bringing this up, don't they? Why is it important? Well, off to go see Hagrid about all this nonsense. Did you like reuse assets and mission beats? Well, it's back. Instead of sneaking through the forbidden corridor, we now need to sneak through the grounds. Nothing riveting here other than these beans on the floor.
See anyone, Mr. Filch?
No. Where am I going?
You'll only be going for a short stretch, Hagrid. It's not a punishment, more a precaution. If someone else is caught,
you'll be let out with a full apology.
Not Azkaban.
Come along now, Hagrid.
If anyone wanted to find out some stuff, all they'd have to do would be to follow the spiders. That'd lead 'em right. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, Hagrid's arrested and we need to follow spiders? But I don't want to. I prefer to.
Why spiders? Why couldn't we follow the butterflies?
The forest. Oh, good to be back in here. This time out it's more fun. Bigger and crazier. Just like always, keep your eye out for the snails. They contain beans. Even more importantly, you have 2 potions and 4 frogs to get. The frogs are in areas near spiders. Don't mess this up this late on in the game. While out fighting giant spiders and hiding from killer naked trolls, seriously, why do we keep giving trolls clubs? There is a secret area with the one, the only, Albus Dumbledore. And the last few beans. Wow, what a journey collecting all 203 beans in the grounds and forest. I hope Harry's been brushing his teeth. That's a lot of sugar. Finally, sneaking past all them murderous trolls, we meet an even greater threat, a talking spider. I mean, he's old, blind, and a bit dumb, so this shouldn't be too much of a challenge.
Who is it?
I'm a friend of Hagrid's. Hagrid's in trouble. That's why I came.
In trouble? But why has he sent you?
They've taken him to Azkaban. They think he set a monster on students.
I come from a distant land. A traveller gave me to Hagrid when I was an egg. He cared for me, kept me in a cupboard, and fed me. When I was blamed for the death of the girl, Hagrid protected me. Now, I live in the forest.
So do you know what did kill her?
The thing that lives in the castle is an ancient creature we spiders fear above all others. We don't speak its name.
Okay, I'll just go then.
Go? I think not.
I really like this boss battle compared to the PS2 one and PC. You need to destroy all 4 very colourful crayon branches. I mean, random, but okay. This wouldn't be too difficult not to take damage, but Aragog keeps spitting out spiders, and by the last branch there are spiders everywhere. My tip here is to focus breaking one branch with your spells, and once all the itsy bitsy spiders are gone, Aragog will blindly charge, so stand behind another branch, and with this, automatically breaks it. We've killed Aragog 4 movies too early. Great success.
Farewell, Aragog, king of the arachnids. The body will decay, but your spirit lingers on, and your human friend finds solace in the loss of self-esteem.
Ron shows up in the nick of time. God, don't go crashing to the Whomping Willow again, fellas.
Ron, I'm sorry, but this will be a bit of a shock. There has been another attack.
Oh no. Who?
I am very sorry, but your friend Miss Granger was found petrified near the library. I have asked all students to remain in their house common rooms. I also have some rather bad news for you in particular, Mr. Weasley. I'm sorry to tell you that your sister, Ginny, has gone missing. The suspicion is that she has been taken into the Chamber of Secrets.
Back at Hogwarts, this Chamber of Secrets thing is really heating up. Hermione's petrified and Ginny is missing. Gosh, looks like I will have to do something about this after all. Fine. But first, now we have Verdimillious, we can collect the last 2 cards hiding at Hogwarts. One outside the Gryffindor common room, which is in a really big area, with an obstacle course, lots of beans, frogs, 1 potion, and a very grumpy portrait.
I'm warning you, don't come through here. Go away.
Montague Knightley.
The second, next to Lockhart's office. Collecting all the beans in here, I was expecting to have completed the beans for the Lord Castle, but I was 5 short. But here, at least I have Daisy Dodderidge. By this time, you should have way over 500 beans, so head down into the entrance hall. A door is unlocked, and don't listen to this crazy blue flame. It's not Incendio, it's Flipendo Duo. As cool as an achievement this is even funnier. So back to my bean problem. Before we look into this Chamber of Secrets nonsense, it turns out one of the pots of beans respawns in the library. Panic over. There are just a few more now to get in the crazy tornado in Lockhart's office. Trust me, we'll get to that. I promise I will get to this Chamber of Secrets, but there is one more thing to do before that. The last house duel against the slimy Slytherin champion.
Well, I expect this is the last I'll see you alive.
Jesus fake Sir Duggan. It's 2 12-year-olds. I sure hope no one will die. Anyway, easy peasy, Misfit Chamber of Secrets, and we have unlocked the last of the 24 cards.
You beat me! Oh, the shame of it. I'll never be able to hold my head up in polite society again. I suppose I'd better give you a famous witches and wizards card then. Here, have this one. I've got another like it anyway.
Salazar Slytherin.
This now unlocks the big secret of this game, the Founder's Tower, which has one book in the middle. And while it's cool the first time, is it worth unlocking every time you play? Probably not, but here you go, the artistic drawings from early game.
Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, Draco Malfoy, Albus Dumbledore, Hagrid, Gilderoy Lockhart, Madam Hooch, Professor McGonagall, Professor Sprout, Professor Snape, Guy Trash, Hagrid's Hut, Basilisk, Chamber of Secrets, Herbology Greenhouse, Aragog's Pit Lair, an Imp, Filch, Moaning Myrtle, Nearly Headless Nick, Harry's Bedroom at Privet Drive, Ford Anglia, Gnome, Fawkes the Phoenix, a Fumous Bat Flamer, a Pufferpot, Quidditch Player, Aragog's Lair, Tom Riddle, Trollbridge, Forbidden Forest.
At least it's not crude PS2 stills. Right, after putting it off and pretending the Chamber of Secrets isn't a big thing, it is time.
It's time to face the music!
First up, Lockhart's gone crazy, and for whatever reason, Hogwarts has allowed him to put whatever this is. Honestly, maybe Umbridge was right. These 2 rooms have beans dotted about, so instead of rushing through the doors, you need to be careful, because one wrong move and it's back to the beginning. Just like what happened. Finally getting through both rooms. Do not, and I repeat, do not rush down to Lockhart. There are 2 further rooms. Honestly, how has he managed to get all this space? Including a room with a very large cabin. Honestly, that's 38 beans collected, one achievement down. I never want to think about beans ever again. I see them in my sleep, especially the young spotty ones. Lockhart is crazy, as you all know, Myrtle tells us where the chamber is, and before you know it, Lockhart is trying to erase our memories. But no achievements for this. This chamber is probably the best version out of the PS1, PS2 and PC game. I love the challenges you face, and the rooms feel unique. The final 2 potions lie in the chamber, one just after Lockhart and one in the corner of the 3 challenge rooms. And with that, we're left with 3 achievements. Let's show the chamber.
Ginny! Ginny! Don't be dead! Please wake up!
She's alive, but only just. Ginny's been writing in the diary for months, pouring out her soul. And as she did, I grew stronger, until I had enough power to start pouring a little of my soul back into her. Ginny Weasley opened the Chamber of Secrets. She daubed threatening messages on the walls and set the serpent of Slytherin on the Mudbloods and Filch's cat. I'm afraid Ginny told me all about you, Harry. So I decided to show you my famous capture of that great oaf, Hagrid, to gain your trust. One day, I hoped to lead another in my footsteps, to finish the work of Salazar Slytherin. I knew you were on the trail of Slytherin's heir, so I led Ginny down here to wait.
Tom Riddle was my filthy, non-magical father's name. Do you see it yet, Harry? I am Lord Voldemort.
What? Tom Riddle? With a gun? He's the bad guy? What?
I am shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
So it's time to face the basilisk, and again, don't take damage. I haven't said this till now, but for these battles and non-repeat areas, I always quit and save just beforehand. You know, just in case. I will not lie, not getting hurt by the basilisk is a lot easier than I thought it would be. Just stand back, let it spit its venom, and then you shove the beam of a sword right in between its big horrible teeth. Nothing too taxing. And with that, the chamber is shut, Tom Riddle screams and disappears, and Harry has saved the day. The last storybook shows Dumbledore proud of Harry, and Dobby, well, Dobby is a...
Dobby is a free elf, and Dobby has come to save Harry Potter and his friends.
With that, Chamber of Secrets is done. Or is it? It isn't. We have 46 out of 47 achievements. Like last time, you're tasked with winning the Quidditch Cup, which can be found in the main menu. And just like last time, it is dull, boring and repetitive. So speed run. And with that, Chamber of Secrets, completed it, mate. I have my Order of Merlin, first class. What a journey. I adore this game. It's the first game I ever played. It has many special memories, and going through the game in a different way, getting every single being, all the frogs, no damage, it does add more focus and stress, especially on them slides. Not missing a being. Oh, it's horrible. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have, where I've become the master at Hogwarts in year 2. If you want to see more with the PS2 games, leave comments down below. Like, subscribe, and of course check out the channel for more Harry Potter magic. I hope it's not another 6 months for a video like this, and of course, link to RetroAchievements down below if you want to try it out. Let me know if you have done it, or if you're getting stuck. And of course, have a great day. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.